What's up everyone, welcome back to my top 10 setups of the day series. Before we get started, make sure you like the video and subscribe to the channel to see more of these amazing setups.
Today we're kicking off our list with something simple but fun in the form of this colourful build from entitled Beggar. They've got a single MSI monitor for the display, but despite only having one monitor, it's a really spacious display with plenty of screen room. Below their monitor they've got a fantastic and reliable Logitech mouse, as well as an RGB intensive keyboard, both of which match really well with that wallpaper. My only critique of this setup would be to invest in either a larger desk or a mousepad to give yourself a bit more room to move that amazing mouse. For our next build, we've got this super clean and minimalist setup from Tom H07. Sitting up on that adorable monitor riser is a Lee Armour display, which is a brand that we don't get to feature very often. Underneath that riser is an SK61 Panda Edition keyboard and a HK gaming mousepad. To the left you can spot a very recognisable Blue Snowball USB microphone, and to the right we've got the OP's PC, which is a pre-built Dell. I love how calming, relaxed and clean this whole setup is, and it seems like a fantastic place to be productive and get some work done in. Next up is this Lo-Fi neon build from Klabatsky. This setup features a dual monitor display, a Razer mouse, a Razer Black Widow keyboard, and an Overwatch themed mousepad. This setup really shines when it comes to the lighting, with some awesome LED backlighting and matching wallpapers giving the whole setup an eerie purple glow that makes it an immersive experience for any late night gaming. I'm a big fan of this setup, and really my only advice would be to add a little bit more decor to give the build a more unique touch. Whilst this setup from Howdy Cowgirl might not be the flashiest, it certainly is very unique, and it goes a long way to show you that you don't need a ton of desk space to have an absolutely killer setup. This setup is powered by a MacBook connected to a mounted monitor, which helps save on their minimal desk space. On the desk you can also see what appears to be an Apple Magic keyboard, as well as an Apple mouse. Below the desk you can make out a foot massager, which going forward I feel needs to be an integral part of every setup. This setup isn't the craziest when it comes to the gear, but the furniture, the plants, the adorable wallpapers, and the overall feeling of this setup makes it come across as super unique and cozy. And I'd love to see more setups like this one that get really creative and maximise the small amount of space. For our number 6 spot, we've got this super cool minimalistic setup from Murder86. First off, we've got to talk about their display, which is a massive LG OLED Evo. This screen will give you plenty of space both for work and for gaming, as well as being great for just chilling out and watching YouTube or Netflix. Below this massive display we've got a Corsair mouse, a Corsair mousepad, and of course a matching Corsair keyboard, all with complementary RGB. I love the green nanolith configuration on the wall. However, I would love to see this setup with a bit more lighting on it. It is a little bit dark for my taste. Officially reaching the halfway point in the list, we've got this super blue setup at our number 5 spot. We've got another dual monitor setup here, this time with a Dell monitor as the vertical display, and then an Acer KA27 monitor as the main horizontal display. Below these monitors are a Logitech mouse, a Tonor microphone, and a super useful Amazon Echo Show 5. I really like the wall decoration that they've got, especially the fact that the hexagonal panels are different tones, so even in the blue light, you've got some variation among the lighter and the darker ones. Up next is a setup from a user named Captain Astro, with this super clean setup. They've got a whopping 4 displays here, which include one Samsung monitor as the main horizontal display, and then they've got 3 peripheral Acer monitors. Below the monitors you can spot what appears to be 2 Logitech mice, as well as an Elgato Stream Deck. This setup is impressive not just because of the insane display setup, but also because they've got several options both for keyboard and mouse, allowing you to really choose what kind of experience you're in the mood for every time you sit down to work or gaming. Up next we've got this warm, cozy and minimal setup from the Gamer98. Whilst we're only looking at a single monitor here, there's an especially nice wide monitor which leaves you plenty of screen space to work with. Below the monitor we've got a pair of good quality and affordable Creative Pebble speakers, as well as what looks to be a Razer Black Widow keyboard resting on a popular Orky mousepad. I love the lighting in this setup so much and I would kill to see a photo of it taken without the flash, so we could really bask in that warm orange glow. Coming in at our number 2 spot, this setup from Squirrel Master is one of the most chill and relaxed setups that we've seen in quite a while. They're rocking a QB desk with an Everest Max keyboard, a G502 Logitech mouse, a pair of Creative Pebble speakers, and a Meshify C PC case. This setup beautifully balances minimalism and decor, as well as masterfully adding LED lighting to keep the room well lit and easy on the eyes without destroying the chill sense it gives off. Last but certainly not least is this utter showstopper of a build from Working I Swear. On that super unique desk you can spot a Rama M60A keyboard, a glorious Model O mouse, and a crystalline desk mat from Novelkeys. They also have a pair of Mii's 99 Neo headphones, and in their PC you can find a 1080 Ti and an i7-8700K. To top everything off, for a chair they're using the Steelcase Sleep V2. Not only does the gear in this setup look amazing, but the lighting is a perfect mixture of practical yet atmospheric. This is definitely one of my favourite setups that we've ever featured on this channel. And that is the end of the list. Check out a description for a list of a lot of the gear that I've mentioned in the video. If you want to see more of these incredible setups, make sure to hit that like button and subscribe with notifications on so you don't miss the next episode. Leave a comment down below on which setup you think should have been number 1.